And we've got some breaking news coming in now. The Hathras gang rape victim's father and brother are sitting on a dharna inside the Safdarjung hospital as we speak. The young woman passed away after succumbing to her grievous injuries this morning, days after she was gang raped and wounded by her attackers in Hathras district of UP. They allege that the body of the young girl was taken out of the hospital without their permission. I want to go across to India Today's Ankit Tyagi for more on the story. Ankit, the family of the young woman who lost her life succumbing to those grievous injuries sitting on protest right now. What are they alleging at this time? Ankit.
I mean, nothing could have been more bizarre in this case, Shiv. And I am at the Safdarjung hospital. Let me just ask Ajay to just pan. That's the corner where the family, the brother and the father of the Hathras victim are sitting. They allege that the police insisted and without a signature has in fact taken the body out without their permission from a very different gate. Now all these people that you see here, they are in fact, a few of them, of course, are political activists. Those who have come with Chandrasekhar Rawan, and there are some Congress activists, Aam Aadmi Party as well. But the father and the brother are here as we speak, and both of them have demanded that the body be brought back. And they will not move from here till the time the police doesn't take. The procedure, Shiv, in any case is that there is a signature of the body that has to, in fact, when the body is handed over, the family has to identify the body, sign the post-mortem papers, and then they are given the body. Now, the family alleges that none of these, these things did take place. And at this moment, there is a lot of crowd and massive police presence here at the Safdarjung hospital. What we also know is that the ambulance which was carrying the body, which was in fact going there, that ambulance is right now at the Yamuna Expressway. It has stopped at the Yamuna Expressway. I also want to show you, though we do understand that this is the corona crisis which is on and a lot of precautions need to be taken, but this story has in fact generated a lot of interest, a lot of outrage as well. So there is, of course, Chandrasekhar, who is sitting here in one corner, and PL Punia of the Congress party is also here. Let me just go across. So of course there is political connotation to what is happening as well. PL Punia of the Congress party is also here. He is now sitting on a dharna. Let me just try. थोड़ा सा जगह बना दीजिए सर. पुनिया जी, परिवार कह रहा है कि अभी तक जो बॉडी को लेके गए उनका साइन तक नहीं कराया और बॉडी को लेके क्यों ऐसी हड़बड़ी हो रही है यहाँ से लेके जाने के लिए?
देखिए, बड़ा दुर्भाग्य है. सरकार ने जो मेडिकल फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल कराई वो पर्याप्त नहीं थी और शुरू में बहुत देर कर दी, और उसी का परिणाम है कि आज उसकी मौत हो गई. और मौत होने के बाद पहले तो इन्होंने ध्यान नहीं दिया, लेकिन अब कम से कम बच्ची का सम्मान पूर्वक अंतिम संस्कार तो करने देते. अभी बॉडी का पता नहीं है. परिवार कहता है कि हमें नहीं पता. लोग कहते हैं कि नोएडा पार बॉडी भेज दी गई है और अब उसको वापस लाने के लिए और परिवार को सौंपने के लिए कोशिश की जा रही है. लेकिन दुर्भाग्य है.
तो आप लोग क्या इसी का दबाव बनाने के लिए यहाँ पे बैठे हैं? क्योंकि योगी आदित्यनाथ के जो मंत्री हैं और वहाँ पर जो बीजेपी के लोग हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि कांग्रेस तो इसके ऊपर राजनीति कर रही है.
राजनीति, पूरा समाज राजनीति नहीं कर रहा है, बल्कि पूरा समाज न्याय के लिए मांग कर रहा है. और जिस तरीके से परिवार यहाँ बैठा हुआ है, उससे कोई प्रशासन के लोग आकर बात नहीं करना चाहते. उन्होंने बात नहीं की. हमारी मांग ये थी, जो परिवार की मांग है, कि कम से कम 50 लाख की आर्थिक सहायता दी जाए, एक व्यक्ति को सरकारी नौकरी दी जाए और उनको घर बना के दिया जाए. मैं ये वैसे नहीं कह रहा हूँ, को खैरात की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. SC/ST प्रिवेंशन ऑफ एट्रोसिटीज एक्ट में के नियमों में इसका प्राविधान पहले से है. ऐसा किया जाता रहा है और मोदी योगी सरकार को तत्काल इसका स्वीकार करना चाहिए. बॉडी को तत्काल परिवार को सौंपना चाहिए. ताकि सम्मान पूर्वक उसका अंतिम संस्कार हो सके.
All right. So Shiv, PL Punia here of the Congress Party asking for, in fact, compensation as well. But let's try and understand, when all this politics which is taking place, Shiv, it was the UPA government in 2012, and you and I were on the ground when we were covering the Nirbhaya case. And for a journalist, you would hope that these kind of stories are far and few that you cover in your entire career. But it just seems that nothing more or less has changed between 2012 and 2020. I will in fact try and थोड़ी जगह दे देंगे सर. भाई साहब थोड़ी सी जगह देंगे सर. एक सेकंड थोड़ी सी जगह दे देंगे. एक सेकंड. We'll try and get you a word from the father.
Staying with you.
मुझे पता है, मैं उनसे हिंदी में बात करूंगा.
मुझे हिंदी के लोग रहते हैं.
मेरे चैनल पे अंग्रेजी के लोग भी हैं, मैं उनसे बात करता हूँ, फिर हिंदी में बात कर देता हूँ. आप एकदम पीछे हो जाइए, थोड़ा सा जगह दे दीजिए मुझे. धन्यवाद सर. आप लोग यहाँ पे धरने पे क्यों बैठे हुए हैं? पुलिस कह रही है कि बॉडी आप लोगों को बता के भेजी गई थी.
ना हमें उन्होंने बताया नहीं.
आप लोगों को बिना बताए निकाल दिया उन्होंने एम्बुलेंस से बॉडी.
निकाला.
अब ये नहीं मालूम.
आप सो फादर एंड द ब्रदर, आप भाई हैं उनके. अभी क्यों आप लोग यहाँ पर हैं? पुलिस कह रही है कि बॉडी तो हमने हाथरस के रास्ते में भेज दिया है.
नहीं, सुनने में तो यही बता रहे हैं कि जब पूछी थी तो बोले थे नोएडा पार कर गई है बॉडी. हमारे बिना पूछे गए इन्होंने बॉडी हम भेज दी गई, और बिना साइन वाइन के किसी के कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. हमारी पूरी फैमिली, पापा मेरे भाई यहाँ सारे बैठे हुए हैं. हमसे पूछा भी नहीं है इन्होंने.
क्या ये तो पोस्टमार्टम के बाद जो प्रोसीजर.
Okay, that is Ankit Tyagi reporting from right outside the Safdarjung Hospital, where the father and brother of the victim are currently on protest, as you saw in those pictures. A day of deep tragedy for them. They're sitting on protest, alleging that the body of their daughter and their sister, the young 19-year-old girl who was brutalized by the savages of Hathras, was taken out without their permission, and they remain there on protest as we speak. And Ankit is continuing to bring us that ground report from outside the Safdarjung Hospital in Delhi, where the young girl lost her life. She succumbed to grievous injuries and mutilations suffered at the hands of those savages, and she succumbed to those injuries this morning at the Safdarjung Hospital. Of the 4 persons who had committed this dastardly crime a few days ago in Hathras district of UP, 3 have already been arrested. A 4th is currently on the run. The UP police say that he will be arrested very soon as well. The victim was 19 years old. She was taken into a field earlier this month. She was gang raped, strangled, her tongue was cut, she was mutilated, and she was found in a near-death situation, totally critical. Her spine broken, injuries everywhere on her body, rendering her completely paralyzed from the neck down, and in pain, fighting for her life, first in Aligarh, then in Delhi. She succumbed to the injuries that were inflicted upon her, a Dalit woman, this morning in Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital. Ankit continues to be with us from outside the Safdarjung Hospital. Ankit, what happens next? This is a story that's playing out between Delhi now and in Hathras district of UP, where this horrifying crime was committed. Can you also update us, Ankit, on the investigation itself?
You know, Shiv, the very worrying part and the sad part also is that despite what has happened, first it was the Uttar Pradesh government which tried to hush it up, cover it up. There were journalists, those who were reporting on it, they were in fact threatened that there is going to be action against them because they were calling it fake news. Now, post that, it took them 8 days. It took the Uttar Pradesh police 8 days to even register the appropriate sections when it comes, in fact, to gang rape. Now, as far as the investigation goes, the Uttar Pradesh police says that they have arrested all the four accused, but with what is happening right now, because in fact, we lost that connection when we were speaking to you, when the father and the brother were speaking to us. They very clearly say that there was absolutely zero communication which has taken place from anybody in the Uttar Pradesh government to them. Nobody has spoken to them. Nobody has explained anything to them. And apart from that, they are still waiting for the police to tell them where the body is. Now, this is an absolutely bizarre situation where the family has not been even, asked to write or give anything in writing or, in fact, sign the relevant papers. And the family is waiting here for the body. They are waiting here for some sort of communication. In all midst of all this, of course, political, fight, the political opportunism is very clear. There are people from the Congress. Chandrasekhar Raman is also here. And then there are, of course, certain local politicians, those who are trying to, in fact, also, try and make their presence felt. One side of it is that, opposition will have to create pressure if there is such blatant, injustice, as they are calling it. And on the other hand, the government now, in fact, just dismissing it as a political rivalry. But the fact remains, Shiv, one girl has lost her life in the most brutal manner that can be imagined. And for the family right now, the far cry is justice, but how can they trust an administration which initially was not even acknowledging that a gang rape has taken place?
Incredible, incredible. Jungle Raj of UP comes to the fore in a story that is now erupting in the national capital. Ankit continues to be with us. I want to make you listen into some of the reactions that have been coming in now. Of course, it's taken a political color. It has to. Here are some of those reactions coming in.
हाथरस की घटना है, ये हृदय विदारक घटना है और इसमें सरकार की तरफ से जो संवेदना है, हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी और पूरी की पूरी सरकार जो है उनके परिवार के साथ संवेदना प्रकट करते हुए, और ये संवेदनशील घटना है। कार्रवाई चल रही है कानूनी, और मैं इतना कह सकता हूँ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई कानून के तहत होगी, इसमें कोई ढिलाई नहीं देखी जाएगी। ये भी घटना क्यों हो, ये सवाल हम लोग सरकार में भी इस पे पूछते हैं, क्योंकि ये सरकार संवेदनशील है और ये नहीं होना चाहिए। इसके लिए हम लोग कटिबद्ध हैं और उस तरफ हम लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
The brutal rape and of course what followed in Hathras is once again a grim reminder of how unsafe our girls are in Uttar Pradesh. And the UP government has no answers. And it pains me to say that UP has become the crime capital of this country. The crime against women is consistently rising and the UP government seems to have no solutions. The law and order situation has completely collapsed. People are no longer scared of the police. And this is on you, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, and your government.
19 साल की लड़की, इतना बुरी तरह उससे बर्ताव किया गया उससे। आप बताइए उसका क्या हो रहा है फिर? आप बताइए उसका रेप हुआ, उस बच्ची के स्पाइनल कॉर्ड तोड़ा गया, जबान को काटा गया। क्या कर रही उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार? ठोक दो बोलेगी, ठोक दो से नहीं होता है।
It is really a very sad incident. NCW took a suo motu on the incident. We had received action taken report from the police same very day. The compensation also was given to the girl. But today when she was shifted to Safdarjung Hospital, she died, and my member now is going to meet brother of the victim.
Ankit continues to report from outside the Safdarjung Hospital where protests have broken out. The family of the young Dalit victim are sitting on protest. Things have taken, of course, a political color as well. As perhaps it always does in such a situation. But this is a story that has horrified people from across the country. As Ankit was saying, he and I were both on the ground at India Gate and elsewhere covering the Nirbhaya story. And the echoes of that case coming forward here in terms of the brutality of what this girl was subjected to, Ankit.
Absolutely, Shiv. And, these kind of stories are always difficult to report. 8 days, the struggle of this girl continued for 8 long days. The questions for the Uttar Pradesh government, why was it that if the condition was so serious, why was it that she was not shifted to Safdarjung earlier? What were they waiting for? Why is it that initially when she was taken to the hospital in Aligarh, why is it that the doctors gave a clean sheet? The doctors did not say that there was any kind of rape that has taken place. Why was it that initially the police was in fact only calling it a family dispute. It was calling a dispute between two neighbors. It was not registering an FIR under relevant sections of gang rape. And Shiv, while the questions are many, the answers are being sought for those questions, but the fact remains at this moment that another girl has lost her life in the most brutal manner in this country. And it's just not about Uttar Pradesh. Yes, the question should be asked of the government of Uttar Pradesh and the administration. But as I've been coming back to the point, because, we covered that 2012 Nirbhaya case, and the hope was that that is going to be one turning chapter as far as the laws are concerned. You would be surprised to see thousands of cases are still pending. There are fast-track courts which were supposed to be set up or have not been set up. And the result is, Shiv, that despite 8 years going down, despite laws being changed, we are still once again reporting from the national capital a rape that took place in Hathras in the most brutal fashion. If you go through the details of the injury that this girl had to endure, her back was broken, her tongue was chopped off, and she suffered grievous injury to her, various parts of the body as well. Keeping all that in mind, the question once again is there still no fear of law despite the changing of the laws since Nirbhaya?
And I want to tell all of our viewers as we continue to watch this story, remember, there is a story playing out in Mumbai, the drug scandal. On India Today, we believe in justice for all. We will give a voice to all, especially India's underprivileged and disenfranchised, because we believe that justice is not rhetoric. Justice is something real that we believe in here on India Today. And that's why you will see a story that you must pay attention to as well. And only India Today is going to be covering it with any seriousness. And that's why I urge you to stay with us.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.